For my project, I decided to do the vegetarian diet. So, what is the vegetarian diet? Vegeta- Vegetarianism refers to the practice of avoiding meat intake as well as the consumption of animal slaughter byproducts. Vegetarianism is practiced for a variety of reasons. Many individuals abstain from eating meat because they value the life of animals. Fruits, vegetables, grains, healthy fats, and proteins should all be included in a vegetarianism diet. It should also include a variety of protein-rich plant items to replace the protein provided by the meat. There are different types of vegetarian diets out there, each with their own minor differences. So, some examples are the lacto vegetarians. They don't consume meat, fish, poultry, or eggs, but they do eat dairy. Ovo vegetarians don't eat meat, fish, poultry, or dairy, but they do eat eggs. And you got the lacto ovo vegetarians who also don't eat meat, fish, and poultry, but they are in favor of dairy and eggs. Then we got the pescatarians that don't consume meat, poultry, dairy, or eggs, but they do eat fish. And then meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy, and honey are not allowed in a vegan diet. And finally, we got the flexitarians, a semi vegetarian diet that is mostly plant based, but occasionally or limited amounts incorporates animal products. What does a vegetarian diet claim to do? So, the claims for the vegetarian diet is that it is going to promote weight loss, help keep your heart healthier, decrease risk of type 2 diabetes, prevents and treats high blood pressure, and provides more nutrients to your body. Those are the claims. Now, is there scientific evidence to support those claims? Well, according to nutrition and health expert Catherine Zeratsky, the vegetarian diet is not a weight loss plan and does not necessarily make you lose weight. The vegetarian diet is more of a lifestyle choice. However, adults and children who eat a vegetarian diet are often leaner because this is because vegetarian diet often includes more fruits and vegetables, which are healthier foods, whole grains, and plant-based protein foods that are more satisfying but lower in calories and lower in fat. As for keeping your heart healthier, scientists discovered that a plant-based diet was consistently connected to improved indicators of heart health based on data from clinical trials and observational research. They found that people who consume a plant-based diet have 40% lower risk from dying from cardiovascular disease. Finally, that eating healthy plant foods does give your body more nutrients as well as significantly decreases the risk of diabetes and high blood pressure. But eating more healthy plant foods while not cutting out meat still has benefits for health and for avoiding diabetes. So, how does a vegetarian diet actually work? So, to start your vegetarian diet, you don't have to pick up everything all at once. You can start by taking a few meatless meals each week and gradually add more tofu and stir fries instead of chicken, or grilled veggie burgers instead of beef is an example. You could increase the number of meatless meals you now eat each week, such as spaghetti with tomato sauce or veggie stir fry. Greens including spinach, kale, Swiss chard, or collard should be part of your regular diet. Try to make some of your favorite recipes, but substitute the meat. Check the internet for menus or borrow a vegetarian cookbook. You could also visit one of the growing number of vegetarian restaurants to sample different foods to spice up your vegetarian diet. So, what are the perceived benefits of the vegetarian diet? So, if you're on the vegetarian diet, you will perceived benefits for that is lower cholesterol levels, supports your heart health, more antioxidants, may reduce risk of diabetes, better digestion, may support weight loss, no carcinogens from cooked meat, which like the bad chemicals from cooking, what happens when you cook meat, less hormones and antibiotics ingested. This could be from if you eat chicken, like the cows are often ingested with antibiotics and stuff like that. Environmentally friendly, and it's more convenient now than it ever has been before. So it's on the rise right now. It's getting very popular. So what are also all the perceived threats to your health from a vegetarian diet? If you stick to a sensible vegetarian diet, you shouldn't have any health problems. So if you stick to a normal diet, which not too much fat, not too much sugar, if you're eating a normal healthy diet, you shouldn't have any heart problems, health problems. Just like any diet, if your meals if your meals are unhealthy and consist primarily of white bread, cheese, and sugary, fatty sweets, you'll almost surely increase your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and weight gain. It's common sense. If you're concerned about malnutrition, a doctor or a nutritionist can assist you with your meal planning. Vegetarianism is generally safe for everyone. Meat-free diets are safe for children, teenagers, and women who may be pregnant or breastfeeding. So, lastly, what are the pros and cons of using this diet? So, right off the bat, I'm going to say that the pros, I would say, outweigh the cons. The pros include lower risk of chronic disease, making a positive environmental impact, such as lowering deforestation and CO2 emissions. Um, Positive ethical impact because you're saving animals. Lower grocery costs and quicker meal preparation time. And the cons are possible lack of certain nutrition such as iron, calcium, and vitamin B12. These are the things that you get from meat. And of course, in the vegetarian diet, you don't eat meat. So there's also a lack of choice and convenience of food. So like eating no meat, there are a lot of places, most places do serve like a lot of meat in all their recipes and everything. So that could be a lack of choice for you. And then finally, difficulty adopting a new lifestyle change. So just like any change, it's hard. And being a vegetarian is definitely a big change in someone's life.